Hey y'all. So, I'm currently using the internet. What is the internet, you might ask? Well, the internet is a series of tubes. These tubes contain words. Now, since words are obviously the bedrock to modern civilization, you might be wondering, well, why would a tube need to carry a word? I mean, we have words like, right here. Like, see, that's a word. Well, you see, these words can help you learn, and since I don't really know much about how math works, I'm going to look up a bunch of moving images on how to get good at math, because if I don't, I might starve to death!
O great seer, vessel of wisdom, voice of truth, I hunger for perfection.
And perfection can be yours. Take your hunger to Subway subs.
Subway subs.
There you'll find Subway's new roast chicken breast sub. Tender, succulent chicken roasted to the point of perfection, nestled in an oven-fresh roll, graced with Subway's universe of extras and the zesty glory of Pace's picante sauce. Absolute perfection.
Subway.
Hey, you. That's me! Are you struggling with only the laws of exponents and absolutely excel in other areas of math? Are you worried about your parents sending you to the shadow realm for getting a C? Well, do I have the pyramid scheme? The product for you! Introducing the laws of exponents, the method that 9 out of 10 teachers recommend for solving equations with exponents. Well, it turns out the main thing I suck at in math is exponents. So, why don't we watch this infomercial and hope that I don't waste 2 hours only to get scammed? But before we get into the laws of exponents, I want to tell you that this advertisement is sponsored by Skillshare, the best website for learning new skills. With Skillshare, you can...
2 hours later.
So to start, what are exponents? Well, exponents tell you how many times to use a number in multiplication. For example, 5 to the power of 5 is 3,125, because I go 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. So you just multiply the answer you got for 5 times 5, in this case 30, by 5. Then multiply that by 5, and for how many times the exponent tells you. First of all, when you multiply like bases, you have to keep the base the same, and just add the exponents. So 5 to the power of 2 times 5 to the power of 3 is 5 to the power of 5. The rule for these are x to the power of a times x to the power of b equals x to the power of a plus b. You keep the x the same, in this case ours is 5. But you add the exponents in both numbers, so in our case 2 and 3. Dividing exponents with the same base is pretty much the opposite. The rule for these is x to the power of a minus b. For example, we have 9 to the power of 2 divided by 9 to the power of 1. We keep the 9 the same in both, but we subtract the numbers in the exponents, so 2 minus 1. So our answer would be 9 to the power of 2 minus 1, or 9 to the power of 1, which would be 9.
9, number 9, number 9, number 9.
The power of a power law is if the exponential numbers are raised to a second exponent. The expression is thus simplified by multiplying the exponents. Our rule for this is x to the power of a, and then we put that in parentheses and then do that by the power of b. And so that would equal x to the power of a times b. Let's just say our problem is 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 3. What we're basically doing is 2 to the power of 2 3 times. Let me write that down. If the exponent happens to be a 0, the answer is automatically 1. So, 5 to the power of 0 is 1, 30 to the power of 0 is 1, 100 to the power of 0 is 1, even 1,000,000 to the power of 0 is 1. If the exponent is negative, that's a bit more tricky, so I'll write it down.
Well, hot dog! That was a fun way to spend 2 hours. But don't you worry, not only my big brain, but I can order more. What do you mean? Well, the commercial apparently said somewhere in those 2 hours that there was an entire curriculum you could buy in order to become big brain. So, why don't we continue watching the infomercial and try and order it? So, what's your ordering information?
To take advantage of this exclusive TV offer, please call 1-800-NOT-SCAM and pay $68.99 plus $2,000 shipping. Or you can pay the amount listed above by sending a check to Avenue Scamalot, Scammers Area, 042096, Tashkent, Uzbekistan.
Welcome to Scam Industries. How may I help you?
Yeah, I'll take 4 million of your math things.
One debt to society later.
If only they could have left a hint that this was a scam!